Anthropic just dropped Claude Design, and it's completely changing the game. Powered by Opus 4.7, it's a rapid text to prototype model that now has the ability to get handed off to Claude Code, completely closing the loop. In this video, I'm going to do 2 real builds, show you the tool, and show you why this is changing the game. Let's dive right in. Alrighty guys, and just diving right in here, we have Claude Design. You can find this at claude.ai/design. This is currently in research preview. You will need at least a pro level account to be able to use this. But if you are using Claude Code, you need a pro level account anyways. So screen that'll pop up when you first come in. You'll see empty prototype, slide deck from template other, designs, example, design systems. Wireframes are going to be your templated out. High fidelity is going to be your full built out, spec'd out landing page, slide deck, whatever you're actually building. So here in the setup design system, this is where your entire company's design will live. So if you actually click into here, you can see set up your design system, company name and blurb. So this is where you can really just go through and kind of iterate everything that you know about your business or that's context for your business. Much how LLMs use context management, we're going to context management this design system. You can link code on GitHub, link code from your computer, upload a fig file, add fonts, logos, and assets, and any other notes. We're not going to actually use this right now just because we don't have a full built-out business to do, and that'll create your design system. Design systems are stored in the design systems tab here. And so let's just go through and start using some. Do a B2B cybersecurity agency landing page. We're going to do high fidelity. We're going to go ahead and do create. And this is the actual landing page you're going to see after going through and clicking through. So we have B2B cybersecurity agency landing page. All the design files will be here. You can actually start with a sketch as well. Start with context. This is much like what I was telling before with the design system. Stuff you can actually iterate on and stuff you already have. But here we're just going to start from fresh. We're just going to do a little voice dump here. Hey, I would like you to create me a premium high converting landing page for a B2B cybersecurity AI agency. Let's make it minimalist, high contrast with one primary CTA. And we'll just go ahead and kind of dump that in, and let's go ahead and send it. CTA also means call to action, if anybody is unfamiliar. So as it goes through, it's going to actually ask me a few questions here, get some better context. Quick questions about the cybersecurity AI agency landing page. Company name plus one-line positioning. If you don't have one, I'll invent a placeholder brand. Primary buyer, head of security, DevSecOps, autonomous threat, SOC. We're going to be going for something a little bit more beginner friendly. So we'll let this pick for us. Let's just have it decide for us. Now let's see what it comes up with. Let's say we have no idea at all. Aesthetic direction. Let's go white, black, accent color, one only. Let's do that green. That's nice. Okay, let's see. Sections to include. Let's do hero with primary CTA. How it works. Comparison, pricing tiers. And let's do footer CTA. Why not? Copy tone. Let's make this serious. We're serious. Technical and specific. Yeah, we like that. Variations to explore. Let's go ahead and do one polished page. Anything specific. Avoid generic hacker imagery. I want to avoid any like skulls and logos and stuff that, you know, is kind of generic in the cybersecurity space. Let's just go ahead and do continue and send this off. Let's see what it ends up coming up with here. So questions answered, audience decided for me. And as you see, Claude's going to iterate through everything we've decided and done, and it's going to go ahead and start creating the files here. It's got its updated to-do list here, scaffold landing page, tweak panel, Arrowwood live agent, CTA, how it works, pricing tiers, footer CTA, and verify. Claude's just going to go through, do its normal kind of coding thing that it does, top to bottom, create out the landing page and the code structure. And see, it's just going to keep on going through scaffolding, landing page, verify. And the important part about this, and the thing that really changes this from other tools, is the ability to just do rapid iterative prototyping. And as you go through, you can create one thing that actually sticks and then use that as a landing page to even convert back into Figma if you want some very, very granular editing. And that's really what AI is changing in general, is the amount of things you can actually go and iterate through, the amount of testing you can do, not just A/B split testing, but thousands of different iterations of just landing pages is the tip of the iceberg, if you will. As you can see, landing page HTML, tweaks panel.jsx. Good, I have what I need. Now building the landing page, writing. As you can see, it grounds itself in the to-dos to kind of go through each thing to help prevent hallucinations. This is very similar to if you've used Claude Code, seeing how it works. This is very similar. And it's just going in here now, generating the rest of the hero elements that we need. Freeze gum with an ice cube for 2 minutes. Peels right off the shoes. Excellent. Added docs link, book demo. So as you can see, it's really taking some time here to go through and just create a very specced out build. Anybody that's used things like Lovable or Google Stitch, I think you'll be very, very impressed with how capable this actually just is. It's been many different times where I'm using that and have gotten genuine wow moments, but this one seems to be a little better for creating those wow moments for me. Awesome. Here we go. We have Sentinel Grid, the autonomous SOC analyst that doesn't sleep. Wow. Book a demo, 30-minute walkthrough, no security review required. This looks very nice with this kind of CMD running window we have with some network traffic. Wow, this looks very, very nice. Analysts require 24/7/0 true positive rate. Very, very nice business integrations here. Ingest everything, memory graph. This just looks very well done. Wow. Might end up using this in a cybersecurity business I build. So as you can see here, book demo, start pilot, stop staffing the night shift. Most teams convert it quickly. Absolutely beautiful. So now that we have this, let's see if these actually work. Wow, click-throughs actually work as well. Beautiful. Book demo, let's see what happens. Nothing. It's okay. Tweaks, comment, and see, this is where the actual generative iterations can happen. Let's just go to edit. And you have 3 tabs up here. You have comment, edit, and draw. And each does exactly what the label implies. Edit is going to allow you to actually choose a specific element and select it. So see, we have here the actual text. So I could just change it to Times New Roman if I want. Completely changes everything. And as you see, that actually pulls up the tweaks tab as well. You can toggle that with this. And that pulls up this own little infographic with its own sliders and different stuff. See, we have density, variant, animate live log, grid intensity. We can change these just with the live sliders. Compact pushes it all together inside, whereas regular is going to be a more stretched out view. That just allows you to test some things. Let's do some more stuff. So say we go comment here. We can actually select a certain element. Let's say this, and then we'll just comment in. Hey, I'm not really loving the language here. Let's change the autonomous SOC analyst to the AI agent that knows security and your business. So just like that, we'll just send that off to Claude Code. I'm not necessarily would want that over what it's already generated for me, but I'm just going here and trying to show you that anything that you put on, you can make on the fly adjustments and really get this down to the granular level where this is something you would actually ship and deploy. So it's going ahead and it's thinking here. It's really reiterating everything. Let me just refresh. And boom, the AI agent that knows security and your business. Beautiful. Yeah, so every single field with on this is going to be editable and customizable. Just simply using these comments or edits fields, you can click through to each one and look at how amazing that is. I can click on this actual infographic, find the exact opacity, padding, margin, border, radius. And this is really why Figma is so threatened, as their entire business model was kind of predicated on this idea of templates and handing off code and granular detail. That was really kind of the moat before. But now, thanks to Anthropic, we have Claude and can create amazing things like this. So awesome. Let's say that that's completely done. Everything we love. Let's see. Yeah, we love the animation. Start pilot, book demo, talk to sales. Awesome. Let's say we went through 10 iterations and this is the final one that we love. So now how do we actually get this somewhere, or how do we deliver this to anywhere? That's going to be the handoff to Claude Code, and that's actually what changes this entire design system. So let's go ahead and just do share. This will pop up. A few different options here. The only one that we actually care about right now is handoff to Claude Code. Go ahead and do this. The one that I like to do is send to a local coding agent. You can one-click through with the open in Claude Code Web, but I've had some problems with Claude Code holding up in the terminal when I do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just do local coding agent, copy command, and then I'm going to go into anti-gravity here. Anti-gravity is just an IDE platform, and I just have a Claude Code session open in this. This is the exact same as doing it on a Claude Code regular terminal or the web version. This is just open within anti-gravity, as I like how the folder system in anti-gravity works. So we're just going to go ahead and paste that in. I'm going to give it a little bit of context as well, just to help prevent any errors. Hey, I have a package here from Anthropic's Claude Design that I have created. It has a landing page as well as some other files. I would like you to help me implement this so that I am able to eventually host and deploy it. We will deploy using netlify. And we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves now, but I talked there for a second about what we're going to use to deploy it. Netlify is just a free hosting platform, makes it super easy. You can give your AI agent your netlify access token, and it'll simply just go ahead and push it to production. Excellent. So we'll go ahead and send that off. And it's going to go here and just iterate through. It's thinking web fetch. Yes, we are going to allow it to fetch that URL. Awesome. And this works very similar to any other Claude Code session you've used or any experience you have. It'll go through, ask for some permission for some prompts. We're just going to allow it to do everything. I have everything I need. The package, Sentinel Grid, B2B cybersecurity landing page. So it's getting some of the context here, and it's actually created its own set of to-dos now. Vanilla JS, Netlify TMLO, write a short deploy MD with the deploy steps. And this is great too. This is part of the reason why I like doing it inside anti-gravity, because it allows you to really control the folder structure, and you can go through and actually just deploy MD, and MD is just a text file. So you can simply just open that and really see what it's actually doing to deploy, and you can change anything that you might think is more conducive to your platform. Here it's finishing up. It's actually telling me what it went ahead and deployed. The full Sentinel grid, index.html, netlify.toml, deploy.md. Decisions worth flagging. Drop the tweaks panel. It's a designer tool, no build steps, prototype loaded React. So it's actually funny. Claude Design actually packaged in the tweaks panel, but it went ahead and already dropped it. Left in place for reference. It's not served. Easiest path right now, drop the project folder onto app and you'll have a live URL in 10 seconds. Awesome. So we're going to actually want it to just do this for us. So we'll go to Netlify, go ahead and log in. And we're going to actually just have it host it for us. So we'll just ask it, hey, I would like you to host this on Netlify for me. Let me know what you need in order to do that. We'll just throw that prompt in. You could totally just go to this, by the way, and have it deploy straight from this site. Want to deploy a new project, drag and drop here. But where's the fun in that? We'd rather have our AI agent do it. So as you can see here, the easiest possible way, if you don't know anything, is probably just going to be personal access token. We'll click through to that. We have a few here. Portfolio site, so we'll do new access token. Generate a personal access token. Let's say Claude code handoff. Expiration. Custom. Let's do tomorrow. Perfect. We'll do generate token. This will create your token. We'll just copy that over. Gonna hand it off to Claude. Here is my personal access token. And we'll just give that off to Claude and it'll know what to do with it. We'll allow it to run the commands. It'll probably have a few here. Yeah, and what it said is 100% true. You should revoke all keys that you submit to any type of AI agent or that aren't stored in some type of ENV, just as a prevents a security risk of it eventually being leaked or something being trained on that data, being able to pull from it. So it's just going to go through here. It's communicating with Netlify. It's going to actually push it. It's going to install the Netlify CLI. Token works. We're authenticated. That's me. Awesome. Export Netlify auth token. It's sending through to the site. Oh, it actually created the Netlify link here, Sentinel Grid demo. We don't worry about our usage. Sentinel Grid demo, preview is live, heads up on what got uploaded. Just giving you a couple heads up about what is included in the file. You could have Claude very easily edit these out if you want. So we'll go ahead and click this. Awesome. Wow. Perfect. Loading animation, book a demo, click through still work. Amazing. As you can see, it kind of captured everything, all our changes, all our design elements. And this is a fully live, fleshed out website. Just to prove, we'll go back to the Netlify. Last deployed from CLI, Sentinel Grid demo. And this is live on the internet under a Netlify app link. If you wanted your own custom domain, you literally just go domain management, add a domain, buy a new domain, or you can add your own if you already have one. Perfect. And you can see how quick that was. Full landing page and iterative design in less than 30 minutes. And this is the great thing about Claude Design. As we kind of go back, we can see these other design systems. We didn't create a full design system, so we'll just go into the actual folder of the B2B cybersecurity. And we're going to have it create something else for us. So let's just go ahead and give it a little voice dump here. Hey, now I would like you to create a 6-slide pitch deck for the same product using a series seed style. Use the same design system as we used before. We're just going to go ahead and dump that in. Oh, got a little weird on the whisper flow there. We'll just go ahead and copy these out and I'll create a 6-slide pitch deck for the same product using a series seed style. Use the same design system as we used before. Awesome. We're going to go ahead and send that off. And it's going to think here. It's actually going through here, and it's going to go through our landing page and see what kind of design elements we've used before, and it's going to use that for the context. And you see here it's already planning out title, problem, solution, why now, market, traction, and the ask. Same system, near black, JetBrains mono, intertight, terminal grid, and it's going to go through and actually do it. as you see here, it's creating the deckstage.js. It's now writing the pitch deck for us. And this is how you can create complete deliverables in much, much quicker time frames than before. This would have been generative iterative testing on each design element over who knows how long. Now you can create tens and hundreds of thousands, pick the best one, and then continue the pipeline flow from that starting point rather than being stuck at step 0. So I had a little hiccup here, unknown missing end stream response, but Claude is usually pretty good at working through its own errors, and it's just going to keep on chugging along here. And here it's already came up with the design structure, slide plan, classic seed style, cover, hero, problem, solution with the agent loop, why now, traction, market and business model, team, ask, close. We're getting some errors here. Let's try to retry. And it is important to note that this is still in preview, so you might catch a little hiccups here and there, but usually just retrying or going through is the easiest way to solve that problem. And it's just going through here, and it's actually building out the flesh of it. Wrote 6, wrote call to action, wrote 6 paid pilots in. A category replacing labor. So just like before, this might take a good 5 minutes or so. Just let it go through and build out anything that it's going to. And then once it does, you can iterate over and change. Oh, here we are. The AI agent that knows security and your business. Sentinel Grid is an autonomous security operations agent. Awesome. This is the first one, second one, third one, fourth, fifth. Wow. Very, very nice. And last. Built by people who ran the night shift, raising seeds, 6 million post money safe. Yeah, this looks really, really nice. And this gives you just kind of your template starting point, and you can go through and just like before, we can edit any individual problem we want. So this font, we can change out specific things. The window opens. We just want it like that. So we will leave it like that. Opacity, padding. Awesome. And those changes will end up just getting put into the generative file. Perfect. Reload. Yeah, see, as you can see, the window opens. It's changed now, and everything is done. Awesome. This looks beautiful. And just like that, we'll just go ahead and we'll do share. And we're going to export as PDF, or we could export as PowerPoint. We'll do export as PDF. And here you go. Save as PDF. And you can see we have the full. We can simply save this as PDF. And these are all built out in local files, ready to be delivered just like that. And as you can continue to go on and continue to build out your business and these design files, and specifically the design systems, it will only get better. It's going to only get more complex and be able to really understand the context of what you and your business are doing and build that back into your system designs and create more tangible deliverables. Some other things I didn't go over, just basically that design system. Wireframe is going to be more of like a scaffolding than the actual built out system. I usually just go for the high fidelity and can deal with the wireframing later. You have actual templated out things though. As you can see here, start from a template, animation. So this goes much, much deeper than just making landing pages. If we actually go to the examples tab, you can see a few that Anthropic have just put up for people to see. Here's some different loading animations, custom. Go down, we have typewriter effects, how text appears on screen. For motion graphics, video editing, design, this is huge. This is game changer. Loading icon here, completely custom. No longer paying for simple small assets like that. We have a cursor follower here. Interesting liquid chrome, gravity grid. These all look very, very nice. Cosmic scale animation. This is kind of showing how video animation or motion graphics can be more easily done using Claude Design as well. And these look amazing. If you allow these to go, this looks very professional, very clean. Go through text effects. I mean, the list goes on and on. Here's another kind of, here's a iOS sign up flow for an app sign up. If you saw this on the App Store, you wouldn't think anything of it, as it looks amazing. Calculator kit with all of this granularity. Look at how much granularity you can get in the sliders and text. Key labels, serif. Yeah, amazing. Beautiful. And that's just a quick run through of Claude Design and why it's such a game changer to the tools, and why Figma especially is going the way of the dinosaur, it seems. You can see their stock price here is really taken a hit in the last couple of days. So the industry is definitely shaken up about this, and I will continue to test and experiment with this, and I hope you guys too, and let me know what kind of deliverables you guys build. Thanks for watching, and until next time.